It's just, oh my God, I
I
appreciate
know.
everyone's concern. What was I gonna say? So I think Melissa, I mean, she's wearing a rainbow. Let's be pride and go pump our gas. You don't pump gas in New Jersey. It's the only state
No,
where you're
well,
not allowed.
was that in the Hamptons or
No,
no?
I think it was in Jersey. So I mean, you're
Probably
not pumping
was.
the gas, you're not allowed. So it's like I think this bitch is thirsty. And
Oh yeah.
I think she's the most excited. I would
Okay.
say
Okay.
Joe is like, and look, I really think Jackie thought it was over. And I agree,
Yeah,
like
me too.
Jackie doesn't need the money. I just think she likes being part of the
Me
show. It's
too. And
cute
there's nothing
to
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
there's not, listen, I have said from day one, and I will say it again, as a human being, I like Jackie.
I know you do.
I get at least a real vibe from her. That's what I get, whether it's whatever. I don't need to analyze that anymore. I get a real vibe from her. Look, I'm sure she loves being there. She also has a book coming out. You're Jackie, I know you listen too. At least you'll admit you listen. We're no shade. Go and promote your. First of all, Jackie, you're welcome because I'm
Absolutely.
mentioning your upcoming book. You and I disagree, Jackie. On I use Manjaro. I shoot myself up. I use the generic
Yep.
semaglutide. We disagree on whether that's an eating disorder or not. I see her point, but she has a book to promote. She'll be on the show when it comes out. Good for you, girl. Good for
I
you.
agree. I agree. I agree. So
Now,
you know what? I got no issues with her. Do I like her? I'm not crazy about her, but I got no issues with her. I really don't. I mean, she never did anything to me, So
but
um
this is what I think. This is also what I think. I really do think that interview helped get to this, but I really think they paused it. I really think I mean, they did pause it. The time doesn't lie. And I think they really sat there with every possible combination, like they did with Lisa Rinna. And I'm like, I just think they're like, nothing works. And if nothing works at all, eh, even if the ratings are bad, which we'll get into, all these people that say they're not going to watch, I feel like they're just like, this alternative of who's going, this doesn't look right. And I just think they're like, and that's really why I personally think everybody's back, because I think it's less strange to have everybody back than to say, oh, we got rid of like Fessler and Jackie. Like, that's weird. Just say there's no discussion, everybody's back. I think it's cleaner than saying we're getting rid of Fessler and Jackie. Like, why? You don't need to. Like, at that point, what's the point? I really think they didn't know what to do. I think it was Teresa's statement and just like, nothing here makes sense. Just let's see what happens with everyone back, because the alternative doesn't seem like it's going to be a great season anyway. That's really what I think.
okay, well, I think that because Louis Relajas is reality gold. And when they all walked off that stage, there was so many unanswered questions that it would be really weird to not have them all back to listen. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to be good for Louis. I think that they're all now they feel like they grew some balls because they got away with what happened on that stage. A lot of them, like Margaret, was shaking in her boots. Okay. They were all like a little nervous. I believe that now they're going to come back with a little bit more gumption. And I think it's going to be a good season. Nobody has to watch. You don't have to watch. I'll be watching and I'll be seeing what's going on behind the scenes and I'll be reporting. I think it's about time that no one got fired because of Teresa. It's about time, okay, that what she says doesn't go. And they took a stand and said, you know what? We don't care what you say. We don't care what you do. We're bringing everybody back. And you're going to do as you're told because we're paying you that money. And they want all the truth to come out because they see what I see. I know these people. Okay. I know all these people. There are so many things. Now, you and I, David, are bringing a lot of stuff out that people don't know about. We've done a lot of interviews, okay, that people are going to go nuts over. Because I had it with being called a liar from that friggin' liar, the biggest liar that I know, Messy G. And so we're going to bring a lot of the truths out. All this truth is going to come out on the show. I think you think they're going to clean it up. I think it's going to be dirtier than ever. Dirtier than ever.
You
Nobody,
do.
yeah, listen to me. Look what they did to Teresa. They watched her walk right into prison. Come on. That was their star. You don't know. You
Listen,
don't
I'm
know.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I mean, I'm just like, I wonder if it's gonna be what you said. Like, now Melissa went from thinking she was J-Lo. I think the bitch thinks she's more famous than J-Lo now. It's either going to go to her head and they're going to say like, wait a second. I mean, this was it. Like, if you were going to be fired, this was it. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. The only other side of it is if you have done something, we all speak out. We all do things that we're ashamed. We all do things where we're like, I should have played that differently. We all do it. That's life. I wonder if it's the opposite. If like Melissa was so worried and Margaret, even though she don't think who she is, was so worried, and Jackie Goldschneider, I think she was worried, but it doesn't matter. Sorry, Jackie.
Right.
But I wonder if like Melissa and Margaret were so worried that this was it. $2 million for Melissa, $800,000 for Margaret was going away.
Yep.
Like, how are you going to live your life? Because they'll never work again after this.
And I heard Marge was spending money like crazy. Spending money like crazy, and I guess we'll see if it's true. Someone that lives in her town said that a lot of stuff was going on in that house, the backyard, all that. So,
but I mean, okay, so like, but I wonder if you really thought you were going to lose that, and now you are being I don't know how you're being given a lifeline. You don't think it could be the opposite of like you show up and you are shaking in your boots. Like, nope. I want to pull back there is a school of thought that you could show up and say, hi, I'm Margaret Joseph. It's so great to see you, Louie. Hi, I'm Melissa. Love you, Teresa. Like, you now are doing your own damage control in front of the world to try to just prove to Bravo that you can
Bravo
play.
doesn't want that.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm definitely sure. Bravo is going to poke them even more. Bravo's going to say, listen, bitch, we gave you another chance. You better bring it. They might have even had this conversation with Melissa before. They might have said, listen to me. We're bringing you back, but you better bring it this year. I'm telling you, they do not protect their stars. They probably tapped her on the back already and said, you better bring it.
And you don't think these people could be afraid and just say, like, imagine, like, here's the thing. Imagine if Miss Rinna, I bet you if Lisa Rinna came back, she's great at the game. I bet you she would have been like, hi, I'm Lisa. I love everybody. Like, I think when you
Beverly Hills is different. Beverly Hills is different. New Jersey is going to stay toxic. They're going to stay toxic. You watch and see.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I could see it. I'm just saying I could see both sides of it where you are like if it were me and my job were saved, I would be like, and people would be like in episode 3, where is Psycho David? Where is that person? And I would be like, Kim, can I have a flower? Do you want a cookie?
Yeah,
life is so wonderful.
But
you do see what I'm saying. You
yes,
understand.
But that's not going to happen. The only thing I did see was Melissa just recently did an interview where she says, I just don't want to fight with her anymore.